once upon a time a man married 2 women, and each of them bore him a son. These 2 boys were identical, as if they were twins, and they were both named Saad. Their father passed away, and shortly after, one of his wives also died, leaving one of the boys an orphan. The stepmother raised him but favored her own son more. Since the boys looked alike, she had to treat them equally. One day, she devised a plan to identify her son by pretending to be ill. She lay on her bed, preparing a needle and thread in front of her, and began to act weak. The boys were outside tending to the sheep, and when they entered the house, her son saw his mother in pain and rushed to her, asking, "What's wrong, Mom? Are you sick?" At that moment, she grabbed him and inserted the needle with the thread into his ear, as if it were an earring. This became a sign for her to recognize him. The woman started to show more care for her son while neglecting the other boy. She would give them bread, the good bread to her son and the stale bread to the other boy. One day, while the boys were eating their bread by the well, the orphan Saad asked his brother to throw each of them a piece of bread. They did so, and Saad's bread sank to the bottom of the well, while Ali's stale bread floated on the surface. Saad said, "Do you see, brother? I asked you this to show you how your mother treats us. You are deep in her heart, just like your bread sank in the water, while mine floated because I am not important to her. So, brother, I cannot stay with you under these conditions. I will leave so I don't disturb your mother." His brother was upset by this and replied, "But, brother, how will I know how you are doing while you are gone?" Saad responded, "I will plant a tree here by the well, and when I leave, if you see it grow and green, it means I am fine." He took his weapon, bid farewell to his brother, and set off on his journey. As Saad walked along the road, he passed a shepherd tending his sheep in a barren place, while ahead of him was a lush green area. He asked the shepherd why he didn't let his sheep graze there, and the shepherd replied that the grassy area belonged to a ghoul, and no one dared to approach it. Saad asked, "Where is this ghoul?" The shepherd pointed to her house. Saad approached the ghoul's home, drew his weapon, and killed her. He then told the shepherd to take his sheep to graze in the green grass,